Hydrate before you dehydrate. Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are going to be doing my February TBR. So before we get into anything bookish, however, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below, as well as tell me in the comments what is one book you're reading in February. It's the month of love, so are you reading some romance? Let's talk about it in the comments down below. So as you can tell from the title, this is going to be the first in a new series in which I'm going to be testing out different TBR games. I love the idea of doing a TBR game, but I'm not creative enough to come up with one on my own. However, there are tons of them out there already, and I thought it would be fun to see if I could find one that might fit best for me. First, I am going to be testing out Paige at ThePMreader TBR game. I'll put a link to her in the cards as well as in the description down below. Pretty simple. It is a TBR jar filled with prompts, and then for the books she reads, she progresses forward on a board. If she does not complete some of them, she has to go backwards. I think she has a plan that whenever she gets to the end of the board, she will receive some kind of an award. For the first half of the board, I'm going to be going off of my January TBR and seeing how well I completed that. Then next month, we'll see how well I do with my February TBR. If I reach the end, I'm gonna allow myself to go to Barnes & Noble and use some of the gift cards I got for Christmas. I haven't bought any books relatively recently because my current own TBR is a bit big, but if I manage to complete 2 months worth of TBRs, I'll reward myself. Okay, so this is the little board I made up for Paige's TBR game. This is gonna be my little pawn, my little gummy Batman. So obviously I'm gonna start here and we're gonna work our way over based on the amount of books I have read in January. This was my reading goals for January. As you can tell, all of these check marks are books that I have finished. Technically I DNF'd A Touch of Darkness, but I did attempt it, so that's another one I can still include. Unfortunately though, I did not read Never Fall for Your Fiancé. I just ended up not really ever making time for it, wasn't too interested, and then my library loan was up, so I ended up returning it. Out of the 8 books I have planned, that is 7 that I read, so that means I get to move forward 7 spots. Along with that, for every 2 books that Paige reads which weren't on her TBR, she also gets to move forward 1 space. As you can see on my wrap-up page, I actually had 1, 2, 3, 4 books that were not on my original TBR, but I did read. Technically speaking, I haven't finished Satisfaction Guaranteed yet, but I only have about an hour left in the audiobook, so I'm gonna count that. This means I get to move forward 2 more spaces. Now, for the book that I had planned but did not actually read, usually Paige would take a punishment for that. Now, I'm not actually planning to do any punishments like that, but I will do the punishment for the punishment, which is if she did not complete a punishment, she rolls a dice, and whatever it rolls on, she moves back that many spots. So let's see what I get. Well, that was terrible. Oh, still landed on 2. That was lucky. So I move back 2 spots. Okay, so that means I have 8 spaces that I need to move forward to get the reward, which is a book haul. Specifically, I will be going for a nonfiction book haul because I've realized I need more nonfiction on my shelves. Also, you get a little peek into what my spreads for February are going to entail. Keep your eyes peeled for my February plan with me, which is going to be coming out here soon. I think Paige usually picks about 5 prompts each month. I usually read around a median of 9 books a month, so we're gonna stick with 5 because that way I might be able to still work in additional book club picks or mood reads in case none of those fit with the prompts I pull. So as you can see, got my nice little mason jar filled with lots and lots of prompts. I don't know why I'm pretending like I'm mixing them up. I've mixed them quite a lot already. Okay, so we are going to pick one. We're gonna go with this one. What is this? Next book in a series. Oh, okay, coolio, that works. I have a bunch of series I'm in the middle of right now, bam. Because it is a short month, I think I'm gonna go with a novella, which is A Shimmer in the Night by Kelly York and Rowan Altwood. This is 2.5 in the Dark as the Night series, which the first 2 books followed a couple who met at their boarding school. It's a historical, paranormal, romance mystery. A lot of stuff going on, but I know this one is introducing us to another couple which also met at the boarding school, and now I think in the third one they are graduated and those 2 will be solving their own mystery. I have no idea, but it's on my digital owned TBR, so I need to read it. It is the next in the Dark is the Night series, so bang, first prompt down. Next one. Okay, next is, oh, this one. Mood read. Oh, perfect. Okay, well that means I get to pick whatever I want, so I'm not gonna pick it right now. Well, this hand's going pretty well. Next one. TV or movie adaptation. Okay, so that works out really perfectly because I'm gonna pick Girl A by Abigail Dean. I believe this recently came out as a limited series, or it's being turned into a limited series. This is also the pick for February for Chloe's Crime Scene Corner, which is a book club I am gonna start trying to participate in. Information for that in the description down below if you're interested in joining. This is a thriller following this group of siblings who were raised by their parents in a very abusive home. Eventually, our main character ended up escaping, but now I think it's 10 years later, all of the siblings are returning to the house and starting to confront what they lived through. I tried to read this previously, I just wasn't in the right mental headspace for it, so I put it down. I think it's based on the Rosemary family case from the UK. Been interested in continuing it, I just haven't taken the time to. But I've been reading a lot of romance right now, so I'm in the mood for a thriller. Perfect. On to pick 4. We're gonna go with, what is this one? Title with odd numbers. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's an odd number, but I don't know if I want to pick it. That would kind of be cheating, but I sort of want to do it. You know what? Yep. So I'm going to go with Harley Quinn Volume 3, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Volume 3, 3 is an odd number. This is going to be working for my comic book that I want to try and read this month. Bam. Sticking with shorter books for this TBR, even though I still have to pick one big book for the month. We'll see what that's gonna be. Okay, so last pick. We are gonna do... I'm gonna do this last one. What is this? Faith picks. Oh, okay, so this Faith is my dog, so I have to pull out some books that I'm gonna have her pick from those 3, let's go with 3 options. Okay, so that means I have to rearrange this entire setup. Awesome. Okay guys, so we have The Trouble with Hating You by Sanji Patel, which is a pick for the book club I do with my 2 best friends this month. Then in the middle, we have The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This could constitute as my big book for the month because I think it's like 459 pages. And then lastly, we have Meet Cute Club by Jack Harbin. This is just a short enemies to lovers romance that I really want to read. So these are our 3 choices. Gonna do a second test of this because the first time Faith literally didn't even acknowledge them. We'll see how this time goes. Please ignore the fact that I am in pajama pants. You see the treats? You see the treats? Go get them. Which one do you want? Okay. Okay. So we're going with The Trouble with Hating You by Sanji Patel. Okay, so I am so sorry this angle is probably changed, unfortunately. Hey, you want the rest of your treats? I was gonna try and show off your little onesie. Okay, she's not falling for it. So that's the 4 official picks, and then I have a mood read. So my mood read will probably be one of the 2 other options, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Like I said, this would complete my big book for the month. This is currently the shortest big book I have on my own TBR, so yeah. I know this is a mystery with kind of a Groundhog Day situation, but every time the man wakes up in a different person's body and he has to solve this murder of Evelyn Hardcastle. I'm intrigued. I've heard good things about this. It sounds like a fun mystery. And then, like I said, opposite side, Meet Cute Club, a adorable rom-com, very short, could probably blast through this really fast. It's also a indie published book, and I want to try and read a few more of those this year. One of these will probably be my mood read, and then we had The Trouble with Hating You, which is an ebook. We have my comic, Harley Quinn Volume 3, and then we have Girl A by Abigail Dean. I think that's all the books I have on my official TBR, and that's all the things I really had planned or was interested in reading this month. So a pretty easy TBR this month, thankfully. Only the 1 big book. The rest of these are pretty short. I think
This one will either be an ebook or an audiobook. We'll see. First round of TBR jar done. Pretty easy, thankfully. We'll see if I manage to complete all of these, and I might have a little book haul for you guys next month. Okay guys, so that is it. As always, thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate it. I have all of my socials linked in the description down below if you're interested in keeping up with what I am reading. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you, bye!